Barasuna Cash Home Buyer is your #1 source for real
The
estate solutions
Chicago
near you.
officials vow to protect immigrant communities against Trump mass deportation initiative side of how immigration deportation affects homeownership that no one talks about. Barasuna. We buy houses cash or term as homebuyer company is a simple way to get your house sold fast, as is, condition at any location in the U.S. Give us a call at 877-658-8303 or fill out our form at barasuna.com/discovery for no obligation offer. For many immigrants, coming to America means chasing a dream. They arrive with hopes and aspirations, seeking a better life for themselves and their families. The journey is often long and arduous, but the promise of opportunity keeps them going. They work hard, start families, and strive for a better life. From working in construction and service industries to pursuing education, immigrants contribute significantly to the fabric of American society. They build communities, support local economies, and enrich the cultural landscape. Owning a home is a big part of that dream. It represents stability, success, and a sense of belonging. For many, it is the culmination of years of hard work and sacrifice. A home is not just a place to live. It is a symbol of achievement and security. It means putting down
Barasuna
roots
Cash Home
and
Buyer
belonging.
is your #1 source for
Homeownership
real
allows
estate
families
solutions
to
near
establish
you.
themselves in a community, build relationships with neighbors, and create a safe environment for their children to grow up in. It is an investment in their future and a foundation for generations to come. However, the threat of deportation throws a shadow over this dream. The fear of being separated from loved ones and losing everything they have worked for is a constant worry for many immigrant families. The uncertainty and anxiety can be overwhelming. For immigrant families in Chicago and across the nation, deportation can mean losing their homes and facing financial ruin. The impact is devastating, not just financially but emotionally as well. Families are torn apart, and the sense of security they once had is shattered. This essay explores how deportation policies impact immigrant homeowners, particularly in sanctuary cities like Chicago. We will delve into the legal and social challenges they face, and how these policies affect their ability to maintain homeownership. We will look at the emotional and financial struggles families face when deportation looms. The stress of potential deportation can lead to mental health issues, strained relationships, and a sense of hopelessness. Financially, the costs of legal battles and the loss of income can be crippling. We will also examine the vulnerability of immigrant homeowners to predatory practices. Unscrupulous lenders and real estate agents often take advantage of their precarious situation, leading to unfair loan terms and potential foreclosure. Most importantly, we will offer practical advice for homeowners and explore solutions that cities can implement to better support their immigrant communities. By understanding these challenges and working together, we can help ensure that the American dream remains within reach for everyone.
Barasuna Cash Home Buyer is your #1 source for real estate solutions near you.
Empty homes, broken hearts. The cost of deportation. The sight of empty homes and broken families is a stark reminder of the human cost of deportation policies. When an immigrant homeowner is deported, the consequences are devastating. Families are often forced to leave behind the lives they have built over many years. The most immediate impact is often the loss of their home. This is not just a physical loss, but an emotional one as well, as homes are filled with memories and a sense of security. Mortgage payments become impossible to maintain without a steady income. The financial strain can quickly spiral out of control, leading to overdue bills and mounting debt. This can lead to foreclosure, forcing families out of their homes and leaving them with nothing but debt. The loss of a home is a devastating blow, stripping families of their stability and security. Beyond the financial burden, the emotional toll on families is immeasurable. The stress and anxiety of losing a home can have long-lasting effects on mental health and well-being. Deportation tears families apart, separating parents from children and spouses from one another. The pain of these separations is profound and can leave emotional scars that last a lifetime. The trauma of these separations can have long-lasting effects on children and families. Children in particular may struggle with feelings of abandonment and loss. The loss of a home adds to the instability and insecurity these families face. Temporary housing can never replace the comfort and familiarity of a home, leaving families in a constant state of uncertainty.
Cash Home Buyer is your #1 source for real estate solutions near you.
Sanctuary cities, uncertain futures. Chicago's Immigrant Homeowners. Chicago prides itself on being a welcoming city, a sanctuary for immigrants. However, even in sanctuary cities, the threat of deportation remains a constant source of anxiety. While sanctuary policies may limit cooperation with federal immigration enforcement, they don't make immigrants immune to deportation. The fear of separation can prevent immigrant families from accessing essential services, reporting crimes, or seeking legal help. This fear creates a climate of vulnerability, making immigrant homeowners easy targets for exploitation and abuse. Predators at the door, exploiting fear and uncertainty. Sadly, some individuals and businesses take advantage of the precarious situation faced by immigrant homeowners. Predatory lenders might offer high-interest loans, trapping families in cycles of debt. Scammers might pose as immigration officials or lawyers, promising to help, but instead stealing their money and jeopardizing their immigration cases. The fear of deportation can make immigrant homeowners hesitant to report these scams or seek help from authorities. This silence only emboldens these predators, making it crucial for communities to support and protect immigrant families.
Cash Home Buyer is your #1 source for real estate solutions near you.
Protecting your piece of America. Advice for immigrant homeowners. Despite the challenges, there are steps immigrant homeowners can take to protect themselves and their property. Owning a home is a significant achievement, and it's important to safeguard this investment. Firstly, it is crucial to have a plan in place in case of deportation. This plan should be detailed and cover various scenarios to ensure the family's stability. This plan should designate a trusted friend or family member as a legal guardian for children and provide them with power of attorney to manage financial affairs. It's also wise to have these documents reviewed by a legal professional to ensure they are comprehensive and legally binding. Secondly, seeking legal advice from reputable organizations specializing in immigration law is paramount. These experts can offer invaluable assistance and help you understand your rights and obligations. These organizations can provide guidance on navigating the complexities of the immigration system, understanding rights, and exploring potential legal options. They can also help in preparing necessary documentation and represent you in legal matters. Additionally, maintaining thorough documentation of all financial transactions, property ownership, and immigration paperwork is essential. Keeping these records organized and accessible can make a significant difference in times of need. Regularly updating these documents and keeping copies in a safe place can provide peace of mind and ensure that you are always prepared.
Cash Home Buyer is your #1 source for real estate solutions near you.
A city's promise. How Chicago can better serve its immigrant communities. Chicago has a moral obligation to support all its residents, including its immigrant communities. The city can take several steps to better protect immigrant homeowners. Expanding access to affordable legal services is crucial to ensure that immigrants have proper legal representation and understand their rights. The city can also establish a dedicated housing assistance program for immigrants facing deportation, offering financial counseling, legal aid, and temporary housing solutions. Additionally, partnering with community organizations to educate immigrants about their rights, available resources, and how to identify and report predatory practices is essential. Beyond the individual, why immigrant homeownership matters to everyone. Protecting immigrant homeowners is not just about individual families, it is about the well-being of our entire community. When immigrant families thrive, our neighborhoods become stronger and more vibrant. Immigrant homeowners contribute to the local economy, pay taxes, and create jobs. Protecting immigrant homeownership strengthens the social fabric of our cities by fostering diversity, inclusion, and a sense of belonging for all. When we create a society where everyone feels safe and valued, we all benefit.
Cash Home Buyer is your #1 source for real estate solutions near you.
A call to action. Stand up for immigrant families. The plight of immigrant homeowners facing deportation is a call to action for all of us. We must demand just and humane immigration policies that keep families together and protect their right to thrive. We must hold elected officials accountable for creating policies that support immigrant families, not tear them apart. We can all make a difference by supporting organizations that provide legal aid and resources to immigrant families. Volunteer your time, donate what you can, and use your voice to advocate for change. Together, we can create a more just and compassionate society for all.
Free moving services when you sell your house to us. Borrasina Cash Home Buyer is your #1 source for real estate solutions near you.